Uncle Tony here. If you've seen some other videos and I got the same clothes on, it's because I did 3 videos in one day with the same clothes on. It's not that it's another day and I got the same clothes on. No, I'm doing 3 different videos in one day. But don't forget to share, like, comment. This Puff Daddy situation. Puffy, Diddy, whatever, P. Diddy. You know what I got to say to this? You know what I think? Who gives up? You know why? Because it doesn't affect none of us. It doesn't affect none of us. And I know some woman's gonna say, oh, you know, the abused women out here who, men are going around abusing women. Look, man, I'm not trying to hear that because these people were willing participants. Willing participants. So anytime you get caught up in that celebrity life, you're going to have to do some wild, wicked shit. You're going to have to do some wild, wicked-ish. So they already knew what they were signing up for. And most people know that Puffy was a snake, is a snake, could be a snake. No, I don't know him personally, but all you got to do is research his record label, and you just go off of that. All the artists that he had that he just chewed up and spit out. All you gotta do is go on YouTube and you can look up the Locks, Jadakiss, and oh man, I forgot the other boy with Jadakiss. I forgot his name. But all you gotta do is look at that video of them arguing on the radio with Angie Martinez. Matter of fact, it was Angie Martinez's show, and they were trying to get their publishing. So, I mean, there's a whole bunch of people, man. So I mean, for somebody to be, and then his parties were like well known. They were wild, well-known parties, so people knew about that. And that's what all them celebrities do. Damn near all of them do that. So, in the big picture, who cares, man? Who cares? If he's in jail, if he's not. Like, we got to get past all this idol worshiping, all this celebrity worshiping stuff, man. That stuff is old. That's like 70s and 80s and 50s and 60s. Like, people still worrying about celebrity. You shouldn't even be on that anymore. I mean, I really, the only thing I like about Puffy was his hustle. That's it. But what catapulted him up the ladder was because he got down with them damn Satanists in the business, and you know what I'm saying? And then also what they do, they get, of course they want to be a star and they want to make all this money so bad, they willing to do whatever to get it. And then when they do that, then they use them, like they use Puffy to ruin our images, our music. Yes, he did have a lot of good music. Yes, he did. He did bring in the R&B and hip hop mixed together. Yes, he did. But over time, he was a part of ruining that. So of course they'll make him the face. They'll put him out there, and have him doing all this nonsense. And then in the meantime, the product gets worse and worse, which hip hop did, because I lived through hip hop. I've been like in hip hop since 1978. I lived through this. I did all that. I went through all that. The break dancing, the popping, the fucking all that. The what do you call it? The boom boxes. You know what I mean? All that. I went through all those eras. Run DMC, Kid and Play. My favorite female MC of all time is MC Light. MC Light, Public Enemy. What's the dudes from Cali? Digital Underground. My favorite West Coast artist is Ice Cube. You know, I mean, I went through all that era, all of it. And then I stopped listening to hip hop in 2004, except for underground hip hop. I would listen to that. But after 2004, I was done with hip hop. I couldn't take it no more. You could see that it was starting to go like this. Actually, I would say the mid 90s it started going like this. Cause it was like this, 83, all the way to 90. Cause I think honestly, 90 to 92, it was here. And then it stayed, it was here, no, from like 88 to like 90, 93, 94, it was here. Then 95, 96, 97, and it just went down. It just went down the tubes ever since. But let me know what you think. What do you think? But as far as Puffy, I don't like that P. Diddy garbage. I don't never call him that. Puffy. As far as him, who cares, man? Who cares? Does that really matter? Does it matter if he's in or not in jail? Does it really matter? It don't affect none of us. None. It don't affect a damn person. And people still worrying about these celebrities. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And what's so messed up too, there's people way above him that should be exposed because they're big time into a lot of negative stuff. The trafficking, all that, all kinds of nonsense. But they put him out there to be the face of it. You know what I mean? Now that's one thing I will say, like in his defense, is that there's people above him that should be exposed, not just like R. Kelly. You know what I mean? It's always our people that are the face of something. You know, nah. It's a whole lot of people that did that. That it did worse actually. And then you can almost say like they trained these dudes to be like that. Now I don't know about R. Kelly because I'm one of these dudes that reads. So, I mean, it seemed like he always been like that. You know what I mean? But I mean, in order to be that high up, you gotta do some foul stuff. That's just the way it is, man. Even a lot of the presidents and these politicians and all that, them fraternities and Skull and Bones and all them, they all gotta do weird stuff, man. So it don't stop there in the music and the music business and in Hollywood. They gotta do weird stuff, man. You know? So I really don't care. You shouldn't care. You shouldn't care. I don't understand how people are so worried about somebody they never met, that doesn't affect their life, that doesn't pay their bills. What do you care? Who cares? Who cares? Oh, he's in jail? Oh, okay. Yeah, pass me the salt. You know. Who cares, man? Me personally, I don't think he should be in jail. I mean, he did some foul. he did some foul stuff, but there's people above him who's done way worse for way more years. You know, so. But one thing I do realize, times are changing. We're in different spiritual ages. For those of you who are spiritual, truly spiritual. So things will get revealed, things will be put out. The tides will turn, things will turn around. You know, whole new system coming. So things will turn around. But that was really all I had to say. Who cares what happens to him? Who cares, man? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Tony.